painful thing that's ever been said to you?
Oh my word. I think like one of the most painful things that's ever been said to me was when I was like really upset about something and I was crying, and then the person told me I must stop being such a crybaby about everything. And yeah, I think that just hurt.
Gosh. That's a hard one to answer. The most not said by somebody to me, but something that I've said to myself. Most probably like I can't do what I want to do. Kapakina, whatever it takes to do what I want to accomplish. Like, it takes so much for me to convince myself. That I could say to myself.
So like, have you worked on that?
Yeah, I'm trying bit by bit. I'm trying. Due to lockdown, I got some introspection, some time to introspect. So yeah, slowly but surely.
So what would you say to somebody who's dealing with that?
Pray like every day. Pray, not even every day, because of sometimes you don't have the strength to do so, but then just ask God to give you strength. But I've read it somewhere that when you ask God to give you strength, he'll not give you strength. He'll just take you through things that will make you gain strength. If you want patience, he'll give you things that makes you patient. He'll just not give it to you.
Like how I want to tell that my grandmother died.
Okay. That I'm fat. I tend to not take things into consideration, just brush them off, yes. I would give them the same advice that I'm taking, to just brush things off and then move on.
I was told I will never get any tall, you understand? I will never get higher height. So as I grew up, I understood that, people, they'll always say everything that will make them feel good about themselves, despite how you'll feel towards them. So as I grew up, I had to accept and have a courage whenever a person tells me that, man, you are not growing any taller. Like, okay, it's a fact, but it no longer tortures me because I've made a peace with that. So if it happens that I bound to someone telling me that I will never get any tall, it suits me right, because I no longer act painfully towards that. From my experience, whenever someone is body shaming you or saying something that will hurt you, you will have to have a power towards those words, because you are the person who's giving those words a power to hurt you. So whereas if you feel pain towards what they've said to you, it means that you're still lacking a power to control what's been said to you. So you have to, there's a thing that we call emotional EQ. So about emotional EQ, you must work on your intelligence so that you can boost your EQ, because they normally say EQ eats IQ for breakfast. So you have to work on your emotions, just like when you are exercising your body to grow your muscles bigger. Same applies to your emotions.
The time I went to talk on Tatwaka, go hasun get the nicks. After all, I believe na olajikera mwakani. So every time mwaka 100, it up the next thing has a pila sharp. But then Linna, ki batla thaba ska bana ba bang bana le bontate. Lerato le ha guilty, okay. Lantate wa bo. Jole he ke yona ntse hloka ba ntse ga ntate ka re after all ke hlai fatseng olajikela mwaka. So gore ha bana le responsibility.
Okay, so the most painful thing I've been told in my life is that my father will be working abroad and I won't be able to see him for 3 to 4 months at a time.
It's about my body. Somebody once said to me, I was wearing like a tight jean, and somebody told me that my ass is out. Well, like as you can see, I now wear baggy clothes because of all that. I'm trying to hide my butt. I'm still not comfortable with it. I'm still not comfortable with my body. I'm not as confident as I was before.
criticizing me. That's the most painful thing. Body shaming, guys. Body shaming. Girls, love your body. Love your body. Embrace your body. Embrace everything, guys. Just love the way you are. Whether you have a nice body, whether you don't. So guys, stop criticizing other people. Stop putting on some lower self-esteem on other children, guys.
My best friend passed on. Yeah. It was very hard in the beginning, but I think it's getting better nowadays. I don't want to say the cliche thing that like it's gonna get better, you know, only the best flowers get picked. No. It's gonna hurt a lot. And over time, you'll realize that it's not the end of the world. Even though that person is gone, they will live through you and through everything that you do.
So what is the most painful thing that's ever been said to you?
Painful? Damn. Well, I usually take things lightly. Well, if I were to answer it in the way I just said it, painful thing I've heard someone to say to someone that you know, do dumb.
So no one has ever said that to you.
Tell me that. Here's the thing. I'm sorry, but am I sounding I'm cocky or something like that? Tell me I'm dumb, like, okay, let's choose. But I know I'm smart, so.
Okay.
So that thing, you can tell me I'm ugly, I'd be like, feel like cats, but I'm big. I'm big. Like a six, you know.
There's no way you're going with your life. It was really painful. It was painful because those words were said by my sister.
So do you believe you're going somewhere?
I believe.
I'm too pale. Brushed it off. Pale and proud eyed. Embrace yourself and don't worry about what others say.
Someone saying that I'm useless.
Like some email or okhala ho sha yena re ntho re cares like nya. When I'm not okay, I just cry about it. Yeah. And then it's
Painful thing that ever happened to me, or was said to me, is I wasn't saying anything, but I was just laying in my room crying over something that was happening. And then this person was like, oh, you know what, just leave them, they'll get over it, instead of actually comforting. I mean, it was something that like the person did, and then like, just leave them, they'll get over it, understand, instead of comforting. I'm sad.
It kind of caused a lot of anxiety and depression, so yeah, but I got through that. Just don't listen to them, because at the end of the day, they're just mad because they cannot be you, and yes.
Just take it. Like, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. What everybody else says. Like, do you?
Okay, like, I'm body shape. Like, I'm skinny. And there's a lot.
Yeah. So what would you say to somebody who's dealing with that?
Confidence. Oh, sorry. Confidence. And like the way you are, you need to love yourself. Be confident.
That I'm too overweight. There was a time I used to weigh 120 kilograms. Then pretty much the advice I would give is work on yourself. Sometimes, even though it's coming from like a bad side, someone's rude to you, sometimes it's better to take the negative input and turn it into positive input and do something with yourself. And now I can say I don't weigh 120 anymore. I feel much better about myself.
Yeah, thank you.